Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a young boy named Jack. Jack lived with his father in a cozy cottage nestled at the edge of the enchanted forest. They were the best of friends, and Jack's father, who was a skilled storyteller, would often regale him with tales of magical creatures and far-off lands. Every evening before bedtime, Jack's father would tuck him into bed and whisper, "Dream of the wonders of the world, my dear son, for there are endless adventures awaiting you." Jack would close his eyes, imagining himself as a brave knight or a daring explorer, venturing into the unknown. One day, Jack's father fell ill, and despite the best efforts of the village healer, his condition worsened. Jack was heartbroken, for his father was his guiding star, and the thought of losing him filled his heart with sorrow. As the days passed, Jack spent all his time taking care of his father, making sure he was comfortable and never leaving his side. One stormy night, as the wind howled and the rain lashed against the windows, Jack's father called him to his bedside. "My dear son," he said in a weak voice, "it is time for you to embark on a journey of your own. You have grown into a kind and courageous young boy, and I am so proud of the person you have become. Remember, no matter where life takes you, always stay true to yourself and your heart. Believe in the magic that resides within you." With those words, Jack's father closed his eyes and gently drifted into a peaceful slumber. That night, as Jack sat by his father's side, a sense of determination filled him. He knew he had to fulfill his father's wish and set out on a journey to seek the magic that would heal him. The next morning, Jack gathered his few belongings and bid farewell to the familiar surroundings of his home. With a heavy heart, he ventured into the enchanted forest, walking along the winding paths and listening to the whispers of the ancient trees. As he ventured deeper into the forest, Jack's senses were awakened by the sights and sounds of nature's wonders. There were colorful birds singing melodious tunes, mischievous squirrels darting through the branches, and sparkling streams that danced in the sunlight. With each step, Jack felt a renewed sense of hope and determination. Little did he know that his journey would lead him to encounters with mystical creatures, magical beings, and extraordinary challenges that would test his resolve and courage. And so, with his father's words echoing in his heart, Jack embraced the unknown, ready to unfold the adventure that lay ahead. As Jack journeyed deeper into the enchanted forest, he marveled at the beauty that surrounded him. The trees seemed to whisper ancient secrets, and the flowers exuded a sweet fragrance that filled the air. But as the sun began to set, Jack realized that finding the magic to heal his father would be no easy task. As he walked, the forest grew denser, the path more difficult to navigate. The sounds of rustling leaves and distant howls made him shiver, but he remembered his father's words and pressed on. Suddenly, he heard a soft sobbing coming from a nearby clearing. Jack cautiously approached and discovered a small fairy with delicate, shimmering wings. "Why do you weep, little one?" Jack asked with gentle concern. The fairy, named Lily, explained that her magical flower garden was in danger. The evil sorceress Melina had cast a dark spell that caused the flowers to wilt and the trees to wither. The enchanted forest itself was at risk, and without the vibrant magic of the garden, the entire kingdom would suffer. Determined to help, Jack offered to assist Lily in breaking the wicked spell. Together, they set out on a journey through the depths of the forest, facing treacherous obstacles and cleverly outwitting mischievous goblins along the way. They finally reached the heart of the garden, where they found Melina's enchanted rose, the source of her dark magic. As Jack and Lily braced themselves for the daunting task, the ground trembled, and Melina suddenly appeared in a whirlwind of shadowy smoke. "You dare intrude in my domain?" she hissed, her eyes gleaming with malice. But Jack stood tall, his heart filled with bravery and determination. "We seek to restore the magic that brings life and joy to this forest," he declared, his voice resolute. A fierce battle ensued, with Melina conjuring dark spells and hurling menacing curses at Jack and Lily. In a test of wits and courage, they joined forces and, with the help of the magical creatures of the forest, overcame Melina's dark sorcery. Finally, they reached the enchanted rose, and Lily, with a wave of her delicate hand, broke the spell that bound it. The garden burst into a riot of color and joy, the flowers blooming and the trees swaying with renewed life. The radiant magic filled the air, and the forest seemed to sing with gratitude. Lily thanked Jack for his unwavering courage and loyalty, and as a token of her appreciation, she gifted him a tiny vial of powerful healing potion. "This potion will mend hearts and heal wounds," she said. "It may be just what you need to save your father." Filled with hope and renewed determination, Jack bid farewell to his newfound friend, and with the magical potion safely tucked in his pocket, he continued his journey through the enchanted forest. Adventure awaited him at every turn, and with each challenge he grew stronger and more resolute, always keeping his father's words close to his heart. One sunny morning, as Jack ventured further into the enchanted forest, he heard the joyous chirping of birds and felt a gentle breeze lifting his spirits. Today was the day he would find the magic to heal his father, and he was filled with hope and determination. As he walked, a friendly deer and a mischievous squirrel joined him on his journey, guiding him through the forest's winding paths. Together, they encountered magical creatures and shimmering sprites, each offering kind words of encouragement and wisdom. Jack's heart swelled with gratitude, and he knew that with the help of his newfound friends, he could overcome any obstacle. As the sun began to set, Jack stumbled upon a sparkling pond, filled with water so clear that it shimmered like 1,000 diamonds. The water's reflection seemed to hold secrets and hidden treasures, and Jack felt drawn to its mystical allure. As he knelt by the edge of the pond, he saw a vision of his father, smiling and reaching out to him. "Do not be afraid, my dear son," the vision whispered. "The magic you seek lies within the courage and love that fills your heart." In that moment, Jack realized that the magic he sought was not in a potion or a spell, but within himself. His love for his father and the courage to face every challenge had been the true magic guiding him on his journey. With newfound understanding, Jack dipped a small vial into the shimmering waters of the pond and filled it with its enchanted liquid. He knew that the water held the power to heal, not just his father's body, but also his soul. Filled with renewed hope and determination, Jack hurried back to his father's side, where he gently poured the magical water into his father's cup. As the water touched his father's lips, a warm, golden light enveloped him, and he opened his eyes, his face filled with wonder and joy. "My dear son," his father said, tears of gratitude glistening in his eyes, "you have brought the most precious magic into our lives, the magic of love and courage. You have healed not just my body, but also my spirit." Jack's heart swelled with happiness and relief, and he knew that his father was truly healed. From that day on, they continued to live in their cozy cottage by the enchanted forest, sharing stories of their wondrous journey and the magical encounters they had experienced. The enchanted forest blossomed with new life, and Jack and his father spent their days exploring its wonders, delighting in the company of friends and magical creatures. Together, they spread kindness and joy, sharing the message of love and courage with all they met. And so, the tale of Jack's brave journey and the healing magic of love and courage became a cherished story in the kingdom, inspiring children and adults alike to embrace their inner strength and spread joy wherever they went. As for Jack, he grew into a brave and kind-hearted young man, always remembering the words of wisdom his father had shared with him. His love for adventure and his unwavering courage turned every day into a new and wondrous adventure, for he knew that the greatest magic of all lived within his heart. And so, the tale of Jack's brave journey and the healing magic of love and courage became a cherished story in the kingdom, inspiring children and adults alike to embrace their inner strength and spread joy wherever they went.